Hello children, this is Seema Jalgar, your social science teacher, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about Universal Adult Franchise and how elections are conducted in our country. So without further ado, let's get started. What is Universal Adult Franchise? Universal Adult Franchise means that every adult in the country has the right to vote irrespective of caste, creed, or gender. There had been a long struggle to achieve universal adult franchise across the world. In the beginning of the 19th century, many European nations did not allow their people to vote. In some countries, only people owning property could vote. Often women had no voting rights. Even in the United States of America, the people of African origin were denied voting rights until 1965. But India has never held back the voting rights of its citizens, and people have been given the right to cast his or her vote since 1951 from the first general elections. The first general elections were held in the year 1951 till 1952. So what do you mean by the term elections, and how are they useful in the long run? Elections give people the right to choose their own leader. An election is a contest between candidates of different political parties for the same position. Of course, one person is bound to lose, and one person is bound to emerge victorious. It is a process through which people can elect their representatives to run their government, and the person who receives the highest number of votes gets elected and runs the government. How are elections conducted in such a vast nation like ours? Let's come and check out how it is done. The elections in India are conducted by the Election Commission of India. It is an autonomous constitutional authority which is responsible for administering union and state election processes. The major functions being to organize and provide electoral rolls and to register qualified voters, to inform the dates and schedules of the election, and to scrutinize the nomination papers. It is run by the Chief Election Commissioner and is assisted by 2 officers. They grant recognition to political parties and allot election symbols. They also set down general rules and mode of conduct. Before the elections take place, the candidates produce their manifesto before the people. A manifesto refers to the statement issued by a political party fighting an election that informs people about their policies. Initially, the casting of votes took place by the use of ballot paper, on which people used to put a seal and then put it in a ballot box, and then it was locked away until the counting took place. But today we use the EVMs or electronic voting machines, which are much more easier to use, and it is much more easier to count the votes. It is also useful in a way wherein a person who cannot read can also see the signs and just press against the candidate he or she wants to vote for. What is the purpose of conducting an election? Elections are the means of expression of public will. Candidates are elected by the people's choice and they participate in the governance of their country. Elections are held at regular intervals and people are given a choice to choose their own government. Thank you for watching this video, children, and please stay tuned for the next video in which we'll learn about different kinds of political parties. Have a good day, children. Bye bye.